We're learning even more revelations from Bob Woodward's book Peril. We're learning that Steve Bannon was among the people who were pressuring Trump to make January 6 a day of reckoning. On his own podcast, Steve Bannon admitted the other day to have told people to work to convince MAGA supporters that Biden's presidency was illegitimate and it should be ignored. Here's what he had to say.
Bannon on the phone. He's telling Steve Bannon over at the Willard Hotel, we need to kill the Biden presidency in the crib. That was the phrase based on our reporting in that conversation.
Yeah, because of his legitimacy. Let's look at the Economist poll. The Economist, not the War Room, not Revolver, the Economist. 42% of the American people, 42% of the American people think that Biden did not win the presidency legitimately.
Just let this go what this illegitimate regime is doing. It killed itself, okay? But we told you from the very beginning, just expose it, never back down, never give up, and this thing will implode.
So Steve Bannon basically knew that Trump lost the 2020 election and Biden beat Trump in a free and fair election. Otherwise, he wouldn't go through so much trouble to try to delegitimize Biden without providing a single shred of evidence. The January 6th committee has also learned that Steve Bannon was in communication with Trump in the days leading up to the January 6th riot. The committee is looking for individuals who, along with Trump, were mounting pressure on state election officials to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. This is the type of information that will help the Select Committee piece together a clear picture of the events that led up to the January 6th Capitol riots. When these facts are laid bare, we're going to get a better understanding of exactly what happened on January 6th and how such a riot can be prevented in the future. Steve Bannon is among the 4 individuals subpoenaed to testify in front of the January 6th Select Committee. They also understand that Steve Bannon, being who he is, could simply decide to ignore the subpoenas, so the committee has vowed to pursue criminal contempt charges against anyone who refuses to comply with the subpoenas. This investigation looks like it's going to be lengthy. They have the time and the resources, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they uncover.